that was definitely not the right composition to battle ultras with. We do have spawning at the right top hand corner. It is gonna be the pinkish Terran Valy, and at the bottom side
We have the blue Zerg Hephaistas from Team exeUSA, one of the few American representatives in the Dart StarCraft League, as far as I'm aware.
Yep, from clan mythology we did have one guy from America joining the qualifiers, but sadly he didn't make it. So I think right now he's probably the last remaining American. I can tell you that much.
Well, we'll see how far he can get, because he is in the losers bracket.
Yeah, but the winner of this goes to the losers bracket round 16, and that's still really good if you think about it.
Oh, okay, yeah, that is actually kind of good.
He's just spoiling it and saying he's Dutch in chat, by the way.
Oh yeah, well, that's okay. Anyway, I was talking. Oh yeah, I thought exeUSA. Well, I guess if you join exeUSA, you don't have to be American actually, but whatever. Anyway,
can't you let the casters be right for once? Just go ahead and say you're American. Come on, you can do it.
I mean, you don't put USA in your clan tag and then say la la la, I'm actually Dutch. Come on, let's just be man.
You just don't do that. We do have a kind of a, proxy barracks going on.
This is almost standard 888 these times, and the only thing that can ruin a good 888 is an early drone scout, and that's exactly what we're gonna see.
Yep, and we're gonna see that Hephaistas scouts it now. He has that drone over there. He knows.
That's not a lot of SCVs.
Barracks.
That even more important fact is that there's almost no SCVs. So the somewhat correct response is to not build a hatch first, but go for a pool first and then build your hatch optionally, because you need queens and lings to hold this off. We're going to see if Valy is going to opt to throw down a bunker somewhere. I don't think he will, because those, he's only got 7 SCVs on minerals. He needs that money.
Yep, not only am I extremely entertained by the fact that Hephaistas just said we were right, he is indeed an American, which of course we all knew already. We're also going to see some excitement going down the beginning of the game. Now I am thinking that Hephaistas is going to have the right response to this though, because he scouted both the fact that there was no barracks in the main base, and it's usually kind of a tell when you scout the barracks being proxied that it's there. The spawning bull is going to be of course too late because he went for hatchery first, but let's see how much damage Valy can actually do with this, and I would have expected him to throw down a bunker, but he's not doing that.
Yeah. He's just gonna go for these drones. Well, actually kills him with the SCV. Wow, 0 kills. Yeah. Oh, managed to snipe it again before it manages to transform into a guy. So no, not this one. This one's gonna get away. The fight is not even bothering to attack the Reaper. He's lost 4 drones already, plus 1 not mining, and now he's finally moving away. 5 drones, and finally the links pop out. But good response here by Valy, managing to move that Reaper away. A second one comes in. Now he's gonna just kite all day.
Yep, Hephaistas was doing the if I don't respond to it, it doesn't actually exist move there. Didn't work out too great for him with the drones, but these 2 Reapers being really annoying. It's gonna have to be the first queen to fend them off, and 2 queens are in production, almost finished. And after that, this aggression will be fended off. But I think this is a decent opening for the Terran though.
Well, he's gonna fend it off, as in he's gonna change the Reapers away. But with their heals, it's just gonna be a matter of time before they return,
Yep, I mean they're gonna regenerate as well, and these 3 Reapers are looking increasingly annoying right now, because they could actually take down these queens as well at this point. There is a spine being constructed, but it's only gonna protect part of the base. Queen already taking a little bit of damage, and there is no speed on the way, Wyman.
Yeah, there isn't any gas. He's just gonna have to make do with what he has, which is not a lot. And keep in mind that the Valy actually threw down a second barracks at his main. So he's actually producing 2 Reapers at the same time, and he hasn't lost a single one. He's up to 5 Reapers, which is so hard to kill. 5 Reapers, they can just kill a queen on their own.
Yep, they can kill one on their own. There are 2 queens now, so there should be sufficient to hold him up a little bit. If he fights in the spine, he's gonna lose, but anything else, he can just take a little bit of damage, move out, and be completely fine. And I think Hephaistas is gonna actually fall under this pressure line.
I don't think. I think he's actually gonna keep it up. He already takes on 1 queen. The other one is almost past half health. He's gonna be able to pick off more drones. And if he wants to, he can just start focusing on the spawning pool.
Yeah, that's why I said I think he's gonna fall to this aggression.
Oh, sorry, I did misunderstood you.
No, that's okay, that's okay. I mean, 2 queens are still there, and the spine is poking a little bit. First Reaper goes down.
two at the same time actually. A bit of a sloppy player, but I guess he really wants to keep that queen count as low as possible. And now he's actually gonna go for the spawning pool, man.
Yep, spawning pool is gonna go down, and when that spawning pool comes down, no, never mind. Drones it is.
Yeah, queen's finally moving forward. Like, get out! But these reapers, you know, they really don't care about what these queens think. They are the rude intruders, the unwanted visitors, which you want to get out as quickly as possible, but they just won't leave.
Yep, I was expecting he would make the spine crawler and then make an extractor next to the spine crawler, but it looks like there's gonna be some links and some queens trying to kill a few of these reapers. One does go down. Second
losing
one
a lot
falls.
of reapers. Actually lost a lot of reapers because he was kiting. Against 4 queens, you really shouldn't be kiting too much. Then again, yeah, I mean now he can just go for the for the natural if he wants to. Oh, queen's actually in a good position to catch all of these reapers, but he doesn't. Oh, he gets. No, he doesn't get a single reaper actually. We're in such a perfect spot there.
Yeah, I mean, Valy actually doing an impressive job of macroing behind this, but this is also because he's just throwing down a command center every time he has 400 minerals, and barracks is a lot of them right now. So the macro behind the reapers wasn't really there because it's so micro intensive, and he's been keeping it up for 8.5 minutes.
He's gonna run the gauntlet. He's just gonna go for the gauntlet, but oh, it's gonna get transfused, and I realize it's like, oh crap, I'm not really doing anything all that useful with these reapers, and they're gonna get surrounded and die very likely. Only 3 left at this point. Hephaistas, I mean Valy has abandoned all production. He's actually using 1 barracks to scout.
Why would you scout if you just saw everything with like 10 reapers?
Yeah, that's a very valid question, and the fact that there's like 5 queens here means it's gonna die relatively quick. He does see though that there's still no gas taken for the Zerg, so he's gonna feel pretty safe.
Yep.
Oh no, he actually spots the timing. That's even better.
And now all the production he should have added on 4 minutes ago has finally finished up after heavy Reaper aggression. That's one of the reasons I don't like overextending your stay with for example, Reapers, because they are very, very micro intensive. And you will slip on macro even if you're, well, maybe not if you're Flash, but...
Yeah. I mean, the fun thing about those Reapers is that even if they just stay alive and don't do even that much more damage, they're so contributive to your map control.
Yep, they are. Now it looks like he is gonna go ahead and go for a lot of bio. I don't think there's any tech in the Terran base whatsoever. If I check his unit steps right now or his building steps, there's no factory. There's no factory.
He's just getting stim, and he might just, you know, if I were to look at it objectively, I'd say Hephaistas is kind of on the clock. He's getting a 3rd. Not a bad decision because his drone count is already reaching up to 40. But yeah, he's gonna have to do something to prevent being killed off by standard timing, and he's going to throw double evil chamber as well as getting a kind of a quick lair. I mean, he doesn't have a baneling nest, and he's finally getting Zerg speed, so he's probably just going to transition into standard Ling Baneling Muta, but he is getting a lot of gas, so I think he's actually just going to try and hit a Mutalist timing.
Yeah, but I don't think Hephaistas knows that much what's going on. He knows that he has a command center and barracks, but that's about it. He's gonna fly one overlord in, try to get some scouting information of what's exactly going on. He will find a lot of information actually. We'll see the extra command center, we'll see a lot of barracks that are producing a lot of units, and we'll see how he reacts. He reacts with a baneling nest, that's exactly what he needs. He's also getting Zergling speed, 1-1 upgrades on the way, and I don't know if it's all gonna be down in time, but at least he's having the right response to this right now. The 2 Reapers in the middle of the map are being taken down by the guns.
And Valy is just macroing like a boss at this point. You know, he's got a lot of barracks with reactors. He's getting +1/+1. He's getting combat shield, stim. You know, everything he needs to hit a crushing mid-game timing, or even, you know, even not bother with the stim. He doesn't have a factory, does he?
No, this is like as all in as you can get, I think, at this point. I mean, he is gonna have a lot of Marines, which is the units of his choice during both games.
He's finally building a factory, but you know, I have to admit that medevacs really help when you do a timing like this. There's really no way around it.
Medevacs really help because it's so easy to overstim with this kind of army, and we're gonna see the banelings crush this, I think.
Well, they should. He's in the choke right now, and these banelings are going to finish. So he's going to focus on the spine, and now he's going to retreat, needs to split. He's going to get surrounded by the Lynx, actually. Oh, he does get an opportunity to split, but loses a lot of Marines to these Valings. So, yeah, moving out on this when you see Valings is kind of a mistake. He should have just thrown down a scan. He has 3 orbitals. Should have just thrown down a scan at the natural, see what's up. Can I take it? Yes, no, and then react accordingly.
Yeah, I'm actually really surprised by the fact that Valy is dropping behind in this game, because
Yeah.
he was so far ahead with the Reaper aggression. I thought that Hephaistas would actually just fall straight out towards that Reaper aggression, but now I'm not too sure actually, Wyman. I think that Valy is in a bad position to be in right now, because he just doesn't have the tech. He has 3 bases, yes, very good. He has some Marines, they're upgraded well, but his factory just finished, the armory isn't completed yet, no starport, no medevacs. I don't know about this.
Ooh, we have a lot of Banelings being morphed outside the third of Valy. It's getting spotted though by the Marines, but these Marines are actually in a really bad spot and just get taken out in a very cost-efficient engagement for Hephaistas, who decide, well, okay, I just reduced your army to even less. I'm just gonna straight up kill you with your third with this.
Yeah, but if you're going bio, at least make some Marauders to tank the Baneling shot. One good Baneling hit going off right there. The bunker will be cancelled or destroyed, and the orbital command has to be lifted off. Now this is gonna increase Hephaistas' his position in this game, and I think he can actually just go in, Baneling bust his wall, and straight out kill him, Wyman.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. He's got such a significant army. He now finally takes control of the watchtower, so Valy really has no idea what's what's coming up. Yeah, I mean, from our perspective, it's as obvious as it could possibly be. Not from theirs, of course, yet. I think the Hephaistas just wants to be a bit more safe, as he is teching quite heavily behind this, droning up his third, getting an infestation pit, and probably seems to be just content to keep this Baneling army from map control.
Yeah, I mean, he is getting some tech up, getting the infestation pit. I don't think he knows what kind of opportunity he has, because he was so far behind in the beginning of the game that I don't know how they're reading the game right now. Now it looks like Valy is actually getting siege tanks and marauders, which will make his army a lot stronger, especially against the composition his opponent is fielding right now. But I think Hephaistas is just gonna go for the ultras again.
Yeah, ultras really being a good answer to tank play in a lot of cases, because splash doesn't really do much against ultras. I mean, they're already very big, and splash isn't. Oh wow, actually a small move out here from Valy. Not sure if that's the correct move, because he does have a lot of reinforcements spread out, and actually Hephaistas decides to pull back, but if he wants to, he could easily crush his army, I feel.
Actually, he already did the damage, because there's no medevac, so every stim does an incredible amount of damage. If you think about it, like if you have 20 units, you stim all of them, that's 20 times 10 health. That's a lot of damage being done.
Well, we have a drop, someone running in to the third, but it's it gets intercepted, and Valy is forced to pick up and leave. Luckily for him, there is no mutilisks on the field. Otherwise, it simply would have gotten taken out by now, and he's gonna heal up again. Maybe go around for another try.
Yeah, I could do that. He really has to make something happen right here. The third base has been re-established. It does say there's 90 workers. They are coming right there. There you go. 2 more command centers being constructed as well. So he feels comfortable of macroing behind this. His army composition is a lot better than it was previously, though. With the siege tank and the marauders being added, he will be more resilient against these banelings. But there's some mutas on the way as well, and we don't see any missile turrets or anything anywhere.
Yeah, of course Valy is going up to hive. And if you look at the supplies, both players are actually pretty even. So I think he does have an opportunity here, even though he does have 2-2. His opponent has, of course, on his links as well 2-2, so that's kind of equal. Yeah, this could work out. Of course, he does need more tanks. I think 2 is just not enough to deal with this amount of banelings and links. But if he micros correctly and splits perfectly, then he'll do a good chunk of damage here. If he wins the engagement on his 4th, he'll be able to take it out probably.
Yeah, but it's a lot of banelings though, and 2 siege tanks won't be able to target down all of the banelings in time before this army finishes. Okay, here we go. He's gonna have to get into a good position, get into a good split. The banelings almost finishing up. We're gonna see some incredible fight here. And no split.
Yeah, just not good enough. He does sort of win the engagement, but he doesn't get the cost effectiveness award from me for this again. He's trying to reinforce as fast as possible, but yeah, and he does take the fourth. So okay, as much as I'm hating on Valy's execution here, he takes out the fourth, which puts him, you know, nice and equal economically.
Yeah, I mean Valy is really he did a lot of damage early on. And he's picking the right fights right now. He also defended off the Mutas at the third base. I don't know how he did that. Possibly with the bunker that he has in place there. Some Link's gonna run by now though.
They're comfortably camping outside of Valy's base, who gets a chance to withdraw his SCVs as he wants to. Maybe get a missile turret or a wall up there would be really beneficial, because wallings like this, I mean run-bys like this are just, you know, killing.
Yep, indeed. Now it looks like Valy is gonna move out once again. Will be able to take out this base as it looks like. But there are some Ultras and Banelings coming in. Let's see if he can be Wyman cost efficient.
No, he's just gonna pick up and try to get out of there, loses most of his army, and well, where does he go? He unloads. It looks like Hephaistas isn't intending on chasing, and Valy is sort of positioned to make another strike at the fourth. But he's, you know, taking quite a bit of loss at his third. Finally manages to clean up the Lynx, but another flock of Lynx is just getting ready to run in.
Yep, Lynx running in to the third base once again, making it impossible to mine from there. That is getting really annoying really fast for Valy, and he's got some units over there, gonna clean that up. Even the SCVs joining the fray on hitting them Lynx, and will be able to mine from that once again. Now he still has some units on top. The supplies aren't that much off actually, and the upgrades are pretty decent for Valy as well. He did kill the fourth base from the Zerg, so even...
What is he...
Yeah?
He's pulling all of his SCVs with this attack.
Oh, I can see why you... yeah. Oh.
It's, I'm kind of surprised to say the least, because he is up against Ultralisks, which as we just learned have Splash, and Banelings, which also have Splash, and Mutalisks, which are also quite capable of hitting multiple targets at the same time. But he's gonna siege up at the fourth, stim up the ramp. Is this gonna be a fight? Yeah, it looks like Hephaistas is gonna go for it.
This is gonna be the fight of choice. Now it looks like everything's engaging, and the Banelings from the back doing so much damage, and GG, well played.